I was so close to freedom. I had the perfect setup. It was going to be the Nikon ZR with the Fuji X-H2S, crop sensor and full frame, working together. You do one thing, I'll scrub your back. I'll do the other thing. Don't worry, buddy. It was the perfect setup. Nothing could go wrong. I didn't realize I could hate a camera more than I hate this one.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
I don't know why I get so emotionally attached to a camera. Something's wrong with me, definitely, but it has to feel right as a part of my family. And for some reason, and we're gonna go over those reasons today, this ZR does not feel like it's a part of my life. It was supposed to be a mini Z6 III, just hybridized, fun camera here that's just, it's run and gun, it's vlogger style, it's lighter, it's fun screen, it's like YouTuber style, but it is absolutely not that. So we're on the Nikon ZR 26mm 2.8, glimmer glass engaged, shooting in red raw. We're gonna test a couple lenses, see if my EF lenses work on this thing. Watch that be a deal breaker. Whoops. But there's so many things wrong in here. Let's just switch immediately to the Canon EF 24mm 1.4, which the Z6 III used flawlessly with autofocus. Let's see if that's still the case. Thank heavens. It actually does work. It seems that it's not gonna go. I was worried that there's gonna be like, oh, this is a new camera, a new firmware. Sorry, we don't have the... It sounds bad, but it feels good. So maybe this is a softer lens. So first thing, which shocked me, was I suck at grading. We all know that. I'm always the problem when I'm complaining about color science. It's bad news. Like, I should learn something. I know stuff, but for some reason, like, have you ever seen the ZR look worse than my first attempt in here? I was like, what the hell is that? I kept going back and forth, trying to like, what the hell is up with these skin tones? And I'm like, the green, and the reality is I just don't have great skin, and I'm asking too much of a camera to like, come on, man, just like hide this shit, like make me glow, and it's not doing that. And I find Nikon skin tones to be quite bad. They're not good. And these red LUTs, there's too much of them and they all suck and they're not good. And so like, I'm just using the film bias one that seems somewhat normal, but God, like, I was almost used to grading NRAW. I never liked the skin tones there either. I have no problem with Fuji or Canon. What the hell's happening, man? So it's like, that's the main thing you get this camera for, is the look. And I don't even like the look of it. That's the worst part. So right now we're in red raw, which is the file sizes you wouldn't believe, for no advantage whatsoever. In fact, let's just switch to NRAW and then convert it to red and see what the difference is. So now we're in NRAW, converted fakely to red raw, and then I applied the same LUT. So side by side, it should be identical, but maybe it's not, and it likely definitely isn't. So that's not a life hack, and I'm definitely exposed different, because on NRAW, I used to expose till the zebras went away, and watch how much more I can probably do. Now they're there. So like, this is how I would have exposed NRAW. So the Nikon Z6 III was like pretty much as good as a camera gets, but it was heavy. It's like 760 grams. So I saw this thing, wow, you shaved off like 130 grams and you have a bigger screen. What's not to love? And you get this new color science, which I hate, didn't know that, but maybe I can learn to love it. And so like, you have all this going for you, and it's like cheap, and it's okay, let's do it. Vlogging setup, and then I get it. And all of a sudden you cannot use aperture priority in red raw. I was like, why is it letting me select it in the menu, but then it reverts to manual? I get it. You filmmaking hobos, you live by your shutter speed being motion blur friendly. Right now I'm doing it. When I'm in a setting like this, I can do that, but it's not important for YouTube vlogging at all. Yes, you'll get the odd jittery car that goes by and you're like, what the hell is that? You call this a movie? But for the most part, it's an unnoticed effect and no one gives a shit, and it's much easier to expose with the shutter rather than bringing big ND filters. It's like, I'd prefer a glimmer glass out there. So it's like, what a deal-breaking flaw that is. So I can't use this hardly at all as a run and gun thing, and that's why I got it, because it's lighter and you can take it places. Takes you to hell. Canon EF 50mm 1.2. So it's like, I don't have time for this shit. I'm moving in like 2 weeks, and all of a sudden what's going through my mind now, instead of being settled and happy with Fuji and Nikon, sell off the Canon, then boom. Simple lens setups too, like just the 3 lenses basically, and all these EF lenses, of course, stuff. Just in case a Fuji medium format makes its way into my life. Instead of that heaven, right now, what's going through my mind is, oh my God, this is overkill and underkill at the same time. It's not a run and gun setup. Sell off this Nikon ZR immediately. And obviously I already sold the Z6 III. I'm not gonna buy it back. So sell the 26mm, sell the 40mm. God, we're out of Nikon. I need a camera to review third-party China lenses. Grateful for that. It would have to be Sony. So now I'm mad scrambling to find a Sony ZV-E1, going back to yesteryear, where irrelevant technology in my green face. Although, when I look back at old Sony footage, I'm just like, sometimes, I'm like, that's beautiful. That's better than anything I've had. What the hell happened? And then other times you're like, what the hell is that? Bullshit. Magenta hell or green hell. It's like the hardest thing in the world to balance the warmth and the cool, as well as the green and the magenta. And it's a white balance cross crucifixion, if anything. And it's really hard because I'm looking and I'm like, it's a bit green. I'm gonna add magenta. And then I'll render the video. It looks fine. And then I'm like, why is that so magenta? What the hell happened? And I'm like, what the fuck? And so like in the last video, I was like tweaking it constantly. And then I rendered the video. I'm like, what the hell? I thought that looked good. It doesn't. I don't know how to judge it. I can't handle this. But the reason I got this was for vlogging mostly. Like it was the lightest weight thing. Even with APS-C setups, this is lighter than most of them with the 26mm lens. I was like, I'm laughing. And I got red raw. It's gonna be glorious. But it's not, and it's shaky. It's quite shaky still. So like the IBIS isn't good. Unless you put digital on, then it's glorious, but then you're into H.265 hell, and that's even softer than my Z6 III was. So it's like, this is not a vlogging setup. You can't do aperture priority with the red raw, so you have to guess, and I don't know how to expose it, and the zebras are always off. God, help me. We're in NRAW right now. Let's go back to red. I'm just not gonna touch anything for exposure. I'm going to assume that what changed? I'm changing the codec. That doesn't change how bright something gets. So like now, zebras appeared on half my face and I'm panicking, and then I lower it and it's like not even light anymore. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. So it's gonna take some experimentation, but it's not even worth it. You know how big this file is gonna be? All these different files of this video? For a little talking head video. What are we doing? That's too much. And then if I go out and do something, forget it all to hell. This has been a hectic month of just deciding on the perfect gear and then buying and trading and doing all this stuff. And I thought for sure Nikon was staying with me, but I could totally see where it's not, and that I take pictures of this as soon as this video is over to sell it. And then I'm hunting for a Sony ZV-E1. Are you serious right now? That's my life. A green-skinned, technical, crisp, just sterile, alien-touching camera with no soul. God, that's what you're making me do? And then what? My vlogging lens is gonna be the 24mm 2.8. It's not gonna pop. It's a Sony lens, how could it? I'll have no Zeiss lenses. I don't have any. What am I gonna do? And I'm gonna realize that the stabilization is shit unless I crop in and the 24 is too tight. These decisions I'm not making properly. I'm missing something here. Nothing's working. Why isn't it working? What am I missing? Do you have a white balance friend that you can hire? Help me. Maybe I'll get used to this and I'll be like, you know what? After some tweaks, I was using the wrong LUT. Oh my God, look at that user error. Look at these skin tones, better than Canon. Then I get used to that, but then there's all the little quirks of like, you press the power off, you don't know if it's ever on or off. There's no light, there's no switch. It's just a button that disappears into the night. And that's really annoying. The screen being pulled out is too big. There's just too much screen happening over there. We don't deserve it. You know, it's funny. All these decisions are because I accept shill tubing gifts from China and I must review them as a source of money. And so I'm doing this and I'm gonna like go back to the Sony, and then you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna move to Kingsville and I'm gonna be like, how come no one's emailing me? That's weird. They're just gonna stop talking to me. They're like, what's he doing? He reviews our lenses just so he can sell them? Are his reviews even good? No. What is that? He's just yelling at us. What is this? Cut him off. And I'm gonna be out there with a Sony and not a source of income. What the hell is happening here? You know, people get fired on my behalf. It's happened like, I think 7 times. Like the first guy, Conrad in Henry's, he was getting me in and I could test Henry's gear. I wasn't getting free stuff, but I was like getting things when they were released and I was like, oh, this is cool to have a connection. And then he got fired or something. And then I lost connection with Henry's. I'm like, oh, that sucks. Same thing happened with Sony. I think I was in on the ZV-E10 launch and I was getting all those new wide primes, the 11mm, they sent them on over to review, and I had a guy in Sony that helped me get that connection, and then he lost his job and I didn't get the new guy. He didn't like, oh, forget him. You're supposed to like still talk to me. So like all these people I have connections with in the industry seem to lose their jobs on my behalf. I'm so sorry about that. Oh boy, I don't know what I'm doing here, and who will I kill next? I don't know. But this dangerous journey harms more than anyone could ever imagine. I just want the perfect camera, and I will find it. And it's definitely not this one. Definitely not. So, there we have that. I'm emotionally attached. It's unhealthy what I'm doing. I see it. I see it now. I'm a problem for the industry and my family. I'll leave. What do you think? ZR, not bad. I'll grow to love it. Maybe. I'll grow to love Bitcoin. Subscribe for more, you know what I'm saying?